Hello, my friends. This is your happy stamper lady, Rachel Merkin, helping the creative you shine through. Welcome to week 2 of August Annual Antics. And this week is Add a Dash of Glitter. You know how much I love to add the glitter. So, the website has been up and running. I would love to hear your feedback on that. Here is my demonstrator webpage. I would love to hear about the changes if you've had a chance to go on and browse. It opened on August the 4th, and I want to hear your feedback. Stampin' Up! Does as well. So there are buttons when you shop to actually give them feedback. This is my Facebook page. So I will remind you that for this month, with the free stamps that we're going to be doing at the end of the month, you must like and share every video this month. There are 4 different videos, and you must like and share all of them. Hello, my dear friends. And the holiday catalog is live. So now I'm allowed to show you things in the catalog. Super, super exciting. And if you want to order, you can ask me. I can also get a hold of catalogs for you as well if you want a holiday catalog for yourself, because it goes from August to December. Super exciting stuff, my friends. So there's a lot in here. I am not going to go over everything, but I'm allowed to show you now. So super exciting. This kit that does an advent calendar is super great, and I'm actually going to do a video on that. But there are tag kits. This is a wonderful kit where you can do a picture or just do your Christmas cards. I love kits for people to be able to do their Christmas cards with. The medley's very pretty. I think this one's going to be really pretty. Heartwarming hugs. They've got little coffee cups, little mini coffee carriers. Super, super cute. Matching stamps to go with it, of course. This is cute. I've seen a couple people do this bow, and it's got a punch, a matching bundle. Really, really cute. Doves, my mom would have loved that. She loved the doves. The poinsettias. I've seen a lot of people doing stuff with the poinsettias. Really, really beautiful stuff there. Beautiful nativity scene with the dies. This is a return from last year. This was very, very popular. The 2 punches with the stamp set with the beautiful paper. Loving it. So many cute things. And I'm able to pre-order the cut emboss machine, so watch for that. Okay, let's just give you a peek of that, because those will be coming your way, my friends. Those little gnomes are adorbs. Totes adorbs. Oh, I showed this to my friend Shauna, who is loving, she'll have to remind me what type of cow that is. I forget. But I showed her that. She was thinking that's super, super cute. I love this old-fashioned paper. Super fun. They do have a Memories and More pack with the Christmas. Watch for that. That's going to be coming your way as well. I'm going to be doing some fun things. Hello. Do you see the snowflakes? That's a sneak peek. That is going to be your world of December. Hello. I love that beautiful snow lady. I love that scene. I'm telling you, so many gorgeous choices. And far. Love these little punches. Super, super fun. Lots of fun things. Hopefully catching your eye there. That's quite gorgeous. Okay, on this page, we're going to be using this black glitter paper today. And I'm not a Halloween gal. That's not my thing. But we're also going to be using these iridescent pearls. So I didn't want you to miss. Sometimes you really want to look at all the different things that are offered. Just see this plaid paper. Watch for that. It will be coming your way. Plaid paper will be coming your way. I did almost show you the whole catalog, didn't I? Yep. Hello, cute little owls. Yes, indeedy. There you go. Little brief glimpse at the catalog. Okay, wanted to show you that black glitter paper. And I also want to draw your attention in the main catalog to the rainbow glimmer paper as well. We will be using that today. And we'll be using this 3-pack. We'll be using the Night of Navy ribbon, but it comes in a 3-pack. So I wanted to draw your attention to a couple of those things. So before we open the magic box, I want to talk about our glimmer paper. Sometimes people shy away from glitter paper because it gets everywhere. But if you see, I'm rubbing and nothing. I have nothing. My hands are filthy, but they're not the glimmer. They're from all the stamping. And so this is the gorgeous black glimmer paper, and then this is the gorgeous rainbow glimmer paper. I just wanted to show you the beauty of it. So you get two 12 by 12 sheets in each, the black glimmer or the rainbow glimmer. Really, really beautiful, and I cannot wait to show you. Let's get into magic box, right? So exciting. So add a dash of glitter today. I really add a dash of glitter with the paper. Here are, I want to be up close. Can you see these iridescent dots are stunning. So we'll be using those today. Still the tuxedo. We also, I didn't have this in the first video, but green apple green was part of some of the colors that I used. Coastal Cabana, Night of Navy, Magenta Madness, Blackberry Bliss, of course. And our stamp sets for the month are Zany Zebras. I love them. The other stamp set of the month is Bloom and Grow. I love these flowers. And then, of course, the paper of the month is Artistry Blooms Design. Super, super exciting for all of those wonderful things. We have our blocks. And we have different blocks this time. Remember, we have the long eye block this time because it fits our flowers better. And add a dash of glitter means we get out a punch. And oddly enough, so my combos, if you watched the video last week, Simply Fantastic, you'll know that in order to win the free stamp sets, you have to like and share every video this month. And you have to answer a question on YouTube at the end of every video. Okay, so 4 questions, 4 like and shares. And last week I asked, what is a weird combo or an odd combo, I guess, that you might make? So the umbrella probably seems odd, but wait until you see what we create with that. So this is a gorgeous, that part of that gorgeous ribbon set that I talked about. We're using beautiful Night of Navy. Okay, we've got our glue, of course, and we've got our snips, as we always do, our bone folder, and our dimensionals. They're getting low, but you know I use all. Magic box empty. Okay. So as you can see, we are doing a double Z fold. Now, I have introduced a double Z fold before. I'm trying to remember. I've done them a couple different ways, but this particular double Z fold that we're going to be using, I'm pretty sure I did it in a May Maui Madness. So super, super exciting. We're going to have so much fun. We've cut up our glimmer paper to get it all ready for ourselves. So fun. Okay, so let's go over our measurements. So for a double Z fold, the card base starts out at 11 inches, okay, and then 4 1/4 inches this way, and you score it at 5 1/2, okay, so you just have a card like that. Then you literally fold the front flap back on itself, which is what I say up there, and you definitely want to use the bone folder to give a nice crease. You want this to have a nice crease. Then you're going to need, this is the double Z part, the small part is also 11 inches, but it is 1 1/2 inches this way. It also is scored at 5 1/2. Okay, so it lays like this, and then you literally lay it back upon itself. That front flap, you just fold back on itself completely in half, so you have a really nice, crisp image. That's what you're going for there, okay? You have your pieces of your glimmer paper. You need 2 pieces cut at 1 inch by 5 1/2. I'd go a little less than 5 1/2, just a smidge. You don't want it to go over top of the folds. And then you have 6 pieces at 1 inch by 2 3/4, just a smidge smaller, probably just a smidge smaller. Okay, so you have those pieces ready to go to attach. The rainbow glimmer paper, I went ahead and did it so you didn't have to watch me. We're just punching out the big fat umbrella. and you need 3. And I punched into, so when you saw me do that paper, it has variegated colors, and then I also had some blues and greens. So wherever you put that umbrella depends on the colors that you're going to get. So this had more of the purple pinks in them. You need 3 umbrellas, and I have already popped up dimensionals on my umbrellas to make it easier because I got a lot of dimensionals today. You don't want to watch me dimensional, okay? Our zebras on a white piece of paper, I actually punched out these cute zebras here, okay? And you need 4 of them. So I tried to get one of each design, and then I did an extra one in the same design is going to go on the back. So 4 zebras that I have already cut out. Okay, because that would be a lot. You'd be watching me cut out forever. And then I also did my words. So I did the Wild About You again, and I did the Let's Celebrate You. And I wanted to show you real quick. You don't have to do this, but sometimes it's nice if you take your stamp pad and you take a dauber and you just go around the edge and you kind of edge, just like give it, just, I don't know, just gives it a little, this gives it a little something extra. Not something that you have to do, but I just thought it looked really nice and just like kind of pops out your words a little bit. It just gives a little extra in the word department. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do, I'm going to get that out of the way, and we have already done our umbrella, so I just wanted to show you the punch that we're using. We need our Stamparatus, best friend Stamparatus. Okay, so we have some paper that we need to get our images on. So we want to, let's see, we're going to use the today for this card. Now I did lots of cards obviously, so I want to show you all the different, I want to show you the different colors that I used, but then I want to show you like today, this is what we're doing, because you don't want to, you don't want to watch me do 50 cards. So I am taking my flowers. I'm going to go ahead and put them on my blocks. All right. There we go. And we'll do the other flower here in a moment and put it on the block. So I think I'm going to do that long one in the rich raspberry. Kind of get it started. Now, I am definitely random about how I'm putting these flowers on here. I just kind of want them to show up all over the card and just show how pretty they are. They're really, these flowers are just really pretty. So I have, oh, I didn't talk about my DSP. I apologize. So I have 3 pieces of DSP. One piece is 5 1/4 by 4 inches, which is your Love It, Chop It size. So it's ready to go. So that is one piece. And then 3 pieces, sorry, 3 pieces are 4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. So you need the DSP, and that is what I am currently stamping on. I do apologize. I knew it in my mind, and then I'm like, oh, I'm missing something. I'm missing a measurement. That would be the measurement. Okay, we're going to do this flower. So this is just random cutesy design that we're going for. So we can clean that one off. We're done with the long flower. And then we can come back in and get that other flower. So we can put that other flower on. Okay, so this flower, we're going to do the Magenta Madness. So pretty. Is that not gorgeous? I love it. In fact, I might just do the 2 today. Keep that looking all cute. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And even on the design, you can see that that shows through. I mean, and it's just as subtle. Is that anything like mega, but it's very, very pretty. Yeah, I can't not do the other flower. We're going to do the other flower. Okay, and on the back, so we'll come back over. I did forget I want to do the back. We want the, yeah, Want the back done. Got that pretty thing on there. Let's take our fold down a little bit, make it easier on ourselves. Beautiful. And then we'll come along with this. I love it. I actually really, really love these flowers on top of themselves. I don't know why. I always think they're really, really pretty. Okay, so we're done with that. So we've got the one more flower design that we want to pick up and add. Put those away. We'll get that fully clean when we're done here. Okay, and then we're going to come back along and just add a little bit more. Yeah, just a touch. We don't need a ton. Do like that little lacy greenery on there though. It's very pretty, isn't it? It's really beautiful. These flowers are really stunning. Okay. Just do a little bit there, a little bit there, and a little bit there. Ta-da! All done. All right, so we're done with the stamping of the flowers. So I'm going to put those to the side. Okay. And I'm trying to think if I need to stamp anything else. I don't think I do. So I'm actually going to move this because it will be easier for you and I to assemble this card without all the extra stuff. Alrighty, so the first thing that we want to do, we want get all of our pieces together. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to attach our papers. So the big piece of paper, the big piece of DSP that is the 5 1/4 by 4 inches goes on the back piece. So you have one flap, two flap, the third flap, if you want to call it that. It goes on there. Okay, and so I'm going to take my glue. As you know, I prefer my glue on there. And I go more toward the top than the bottom because that extra double Z fold flap goes at the bottom. So I want to see as much paper as I can at the top. So that's kind of how I assemble mine. You don't have to do that, obviously, but that's how I like to assemble mine. And then gonna do a middle flap, and then I attach it based on, excuse my head for just a moment, I attach it where I want it to pretty much be even. So I kind of just look for it to be even. And you can do the same thing here. You can open that flap for a minute to put your front piece on so that you can see like how it sets for you so that it feels even for you. Okay. There we go. Nice, nice and even. And look already, look how beautiful that is and how that comes together. And then the other flap goes back here, right? So pretty. In fact, because I did that and I did that, I'm going to cut a little bit of that off. Normally I wouldn't. I liked the size, but because of the way I laid that flowers back there, I kind of think I want to see that where it looks like the flower is finishing itself. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So we're going to set that back there on the back. Now, I will tell you that this kind of card, when I send this kind of card, it's really about the wow factor, and basically I say I love you and sign my name. It's not necessarily that I like do a lot of writing on these cards. Now, if you wanted to, you obviously wouldn't have to do like, you know, you could leave a little more room. I'm gonna put the little zebra guy down here. Isn't he adorable? I am loving these zebras. So the words that I chose, I feel like this card then could become a birthday card. But I also did a card recently for a friend for a baby shower. Now I did it in the blues and greens because they're having a little boy. So I thought that that would be super fun to do that. But that just shows you, so like birthday card, yes, you could totally do it as a birthday card, but then you could turn around and go, oh, well, this would make an adorable baby shower card as well. So I liked the Let's Celebrate You. I thought that that was super fun. And in the May Maui Madness, so I did it again in this one just because I think this card is very fun for it. The middle slot becomes a card holder. And so I think, you know, like especially at times like this, I just thought like a really nice gift card would be nice for their baby shower. Then if they can go get what they need. There's the back already. Is that not so cute? Okay. Are we ready to assemble the magical card? So the first thing that I do is I take this black glimmer paper. You guys are going to want this glimmer paper. It is so beautiful. And it just adds like this super wow factor. So I take the glimmer paper and I just let a little bit of the weight show at the top. Just like that, excuse my head, and I push down to make sure everything's covered. Now, what I've noticed with the glimmer papers, I just give it a moment. I just hold it for a moment. Just kind of have your hand on there, just a little extra moment so it stays amazing. Don't you love how it's framing that? This glimmer paper, you guys, so beautiful. Okay, so the top section and the bottom section in the middle. And so for the top section, you do the same thing. You let a little bit of weight show and you hold it down. You want it to stay. But for the bottom section, because you want to have a gift card holder, you're only going to do this, a little bit at the bottom and the side. See how I did that? Because you want to put a gift card in there. So it needs to be able to slide that gift card in there. And I found when I did this for May Madness, because we did graduates, I did all graduates, the gift card was just like the perfect thing to have a gift card. It's fun to have like a fun little gift card holder. So there you go. So that is your bottom piece there. Then you have an extra piece over here that you go to the edge, and you're also going to go to the bottom. And I want to make sure that that fits. I need to cut just a little bit off of that guy, just a little bit. And we'll go to the all the way over the edge, but you don't want it to go over on the fold. Otherwise, it's not gonna close on itself. You don't want that. So this one you completely cover. This one you completely, you do the glue all the way through. Go to the bottom. Again, you're gonna hold it down. Okay, and then we need to cover the top of the front. And then we have to cover our other Z-fold piece. So I love teaching you fun card folds that you can go back, and that's what I'm doing on this one, where you go back and you revisit a fold, and it takes on a whole new look depending on the paper, the DSP that you're using, and depending on the stamps that you're using. Okay, are you loving that? I know that looks awkward, but wait until it's all done. You're going to be like, oh, amazing. Okay, so the thing with the Z fold, so this folds this way, right? And the card opens like this. So the Z fold, the baby Z fold piece is opposite. So this little like flappy Z actually goes here and goes across here. So on the Z part that's folded, you cover the bottom section. Okay, we're going to open it for a minute. And you put it at the very bottom. Okay, and I always pick it up so I eyeball it and make sure I'm looking for it to be even here and on here. Okay, I'm looking for it to be even on both sides. And then in order to glue it down on the flap, I put the glue down here. I find that to be easier than trying to glue the flap. And then I literally lay the flap down and hold it down for a minute. Okay, so that it's nice and stuck. And while you have that there, we're going to add the gorgeous glimmer paper. Okay, So fun. So a gal that I saw on Facebook, I will put her in the comments. I cannot remember her name right now. I have to actually go try to find her again. She came up with the idea of the zebra with the umbrella. Like she kind of came up with the idea. And so then I kind of took it from there. I kind of went a little further with it. Got a little glue in there. Okay. No worries. You're covering that with glimmer paper. Just got a little carried away with my glue. Must have got a little carried away. So we're covering it with glimmer paper. You won't even know. So she came up with the original idea and I just fell in love with it. And so I am going to go try to find her again on Facebook because I want to give her the credit because I was like, oh, what a fabulous idea. So I will try to find her once again. And I will put her name in the comments of this video so that you will see her. Because I like to credit people. If I find something that I love, see, now I can't even talk about the paper. Ta-da! Okay, are you feeling like this is a little bit magical already? Yes, indeed. Now, here's where the magic comes in. So, remember that this section here, you're going to put a gift card in, okay? I like him here. I love him in the front. And I like him coming down here. So why the umbrellas? Because as that lovely gal pointed out, it looks like they're riding a carousel. We're creating a carousel of zebras. Are you loving it? It's so cute, you guys. It's so cute. So we kind of lay it out so we know where we want it to sit. Yes, to the magic. Now, that's what the ribbon's for. It creates, so this one I sit so I know where it's going to be so that I can put my ribbon in the right place. So my ribbon will sit about right there. And you only do a little bit of ribbon. I just kind of like eyeball each piece. I don't actually have a, specific cut for it. I just want it to fit like in between the white and the black is what I'm looking for. But I also want to make sure I lay it correctly so that that doesn't go off track. So normally I do not care for glue with ribbon. I'll just tell you that. But I found for this particular project, when I was trying to use my tear and tape, this ribbon is too small for my tear and tape. Okay, so let that set. And once it dries, you won't even see any of that white. Then I take off the dimensionals for my umbrella and I set it down. And I'm looking because I don't want my umbrella to go off the edge. That's actually what I'm looking for. And see, already you get a whole different feel for it, don't you? You get a carousel feel. I thought it was really, really sweet. And as soon as she said it, I was like, oh, yeah, that's kind of brilliant. I want to do that. I'm going to try to create something like that. And then I just went a different way with it. So I took her idea, which I love. I love that Stampin' Up! As demonstrators, everybody is so generous. Now, when I'm sitting him down, I'm looking for the carousel piece to look like it's kind of coming out of the top of the zebra's head. That's what I'm looking for. And I want him to sit down here on this bottom piece. So when you see me kind of eyeballing, that's what I'm like trying to get that to look like that. Okay, so then on this guy, this little zebra, his legs kind of sit down on that black piece. So I don't know if you can see that in the camera. So see where the black piece is? My goal is for his little feeties to sit down there so that you see his head pop up. So for him, it's really not a lot. It's like a pretty small piece of ribbon that you're working with. And I kind of have him, make sure I have him where I want him when I go to do the ribbon. and then I pull him away. Did you see how I did that? Like I kind of do that a little bit backwards on this guy to kind of figure out where I want that to sit. So, yeah, because I want him to be toward the bottom. That's what I'm going for. And I found that my bone folder helped to push the ribbon down to hold the glue better on that one. And all I was going for with the heights of the like umbrellas and the zebras is that I wanted them to be at different heights because that's what would happen on a carousel. So I was just kind of trying to do that so it felt like they were riding on a carousel. So you see that I'm using the last of the last, like my dimensionals. I don't know if this is my very last. I hope it's not. I'm getting ready to put in an order, so I'll have to order a whole bunch of dimensionals, but I didn't realize I was so low. But I have been doing a lot of creating, so that would make sense. Okay, so this little guy, I am going to lift him up so you guys can see that black piece down there. And I want him, his little feeties to kind of be on there and his head to be there. Yes, indeed. And see, then they're different heights. Then they sit different heights. Okay, so then this guy, I did find that this guy, the ribbon could be the same. The ribbon could kind of just be in that middle section, I found. But I also, again, wanted to make sure that I kind of show my umbrella to kind of make sure that I was like right in the middle there. Got it. And I lay that ribbon down. Isn't this such a unique idea? I just thought this ended up being so beautiful and just kind of like a really fun one. And for a baby card, it was fabulous, but I think this would be a fabulous birthday card too. So I think that you could get away with it being different for different things. Okay, and then again I look and none of your umbrellas are the same height, and I definitely was going for that. That was like an important thing for me, that they were not the same height. So we have a few more, just a few more dimensionals. We are pretty much at the end of the dimensional line. Okay, and then he goes up there. Love it, love it, love it. So, 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 so cute. Okay, so then, oh, I thought I had brought a card, and I guess I did not. I was looking for a gift card. I thought I had put one over here. But you know how gift cards fit. I mean, the gift card literally just slides down in that middle pocket there and sits. But is that not amazing? Now, where's our iridescent pearls? We want to add our like little piece de resistance. And these pearls, like it seemed like no big deal, but then you add the pearls to the top of the little carousel pieces and it just voila, just there it was. So beautiful. Don't you love it? Such a fun idea. And I was looking for my Wild About You. Isn't it crazy how you do videos and then all of a sudden you're like, didn't I just have that piece that I showed you? And it's gone. So good thing we've got extra, because that's what I do, is try to have extra around. So this is me hand cutting out, which I did with all of my pieces. And I thought having that Wild About You was really, really nice. Like to add as a little fun saying on there. And I was trying to decide, I've done it in the front on the other ones, but I was actually thinking it looked really cute right here, so that you opened it. Ta-da! What about you? Isn't that so fabulous? And then you already have the back of your card done. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so those are the pinks and purples. This is pinks and purples done a little differently. I actually had a little blue guy in there because there was some blue purple paper in there. Same concept, just different colors. And I did a black zebra on the back of this one. And then then we have greens and blues. Hello to all of that happiness. And I did a black one on there. So there you go. Oh, I didn't add a little guy on there. Got to give him his little piece on there. Okay, do you love that? So this is our Add a Dash of Glitter. So your question for this week, last week was what's an odd combo? Your question for this week would be, how do you add a dash of glitter into other people's lives? How do you, in your own unique way, add a dash of glitter to other people's lives? Okay, there's your question to answer. So we will go back to the front screen. I hope you love that. This Zany Zebra set is thrilling to me. I am just absolutely loving the Zany Zebra set so much. And I'm super excited to share the Add a Dash of Glitter with you. So next week, watch for Over the Moon. And it is seriously over the moon. I went a little bit crazy with the flowers and the zebras. So until I see you next week, my friends, please go and make the world a better place. Find a way to add a dash of glitter to the world around you. And until then, my friends, I bid you adieu.